Greetings Internet. In this episode we'll be continuing by during the 9th turn. In the last impulse, the British 7th Armoured Division did an impromptu attack across into this area here, which is called Verson, on the left flank of Caen. They didn't go too well, but they're in, making it a contested area. We are now just about to start the German 6th impulse, with them probably doing another doing another pass. Again, force preservation. We know they're going to get a decent amount of supplies this turn, and reinforcements for next turn, so it looks like hopefully the Germans can start doing some kicking of their own next turn. So they pass with this impulse, and we are now going to do the Allied 6th impulse, which means the turn will end if we roll a 6, we roll a 5 or less, and the weather will change on a 6. Okay, so let's bring in the units from Sword Beach, 51st Division, and I think they're going to go straight into Caen. We have one movement point into here, 2, 3, 4 more for the fresh enemy, so that's 5. Yeah. So that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, divisional integrity 10. The artillery will be coming in with them, but can't aid in the attack, as we determined last video. So it's 10 is the attack coming in. Just flip those now. So it's 10 versus defence of I just realised that German unit's quite strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, is that wise? Well, we've done it now. Down 1. Rely on a bit of luck. The Allies have been getting a lot of it, and they continue to. They're on a 9, so the German are 4. So that's 9, 4, the difference of 5, minus 1 because the difference in the units is 4 difference. 4 casualty points, so this one has to take the first one for 1. Treat these 2 disrupt 2s, 2, 3, and treat the artillery for 4. Okay, that was a bit, maybe a bit brash, or rash, whichever way you want to phrase the word, but they're in, and in strength. We now move the impulse marker onto 7. And again, the Germans will pass. So to the Allied 7th impulse. So on a 7 the weather will change, 6 or less the turn will end. Okay. Is it time to soften up some of these areas with this artillery that's in here, or actually we haven't used the fleet yet. Where can we use the fleet? Yes. Using the fleet in Caen isn't really that cost. Well, I say it's not cost effective. It's 8 versus 4. It's 4 difference. Just did an attack on a -1 difference, so why not? So 8 from the fleet firing onto Khan. The armoured unit is the unspent is the point target. So it's 4 difference at the present moment. Ours rolled 10, so their luck maintains to the German 7. So the difference was 4, and we just increased it. The difference is 7. So 3 for the armour. 3, 4, 5, 6. The Germans aren't getting any breaks at all. They all become disrupt 1. Fleet flipped. And impulse marker moves to 8. They've all been long turns. And the Germans, unfortunately, have to pass again. Allied 8th impulse. What to do? Well, the Allies have got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units in Khan. They can't get any, well, they can get 1 more. Current strength there is 7. It's not really strong enough for those units to attack. So let's do a bombardment from Bayo. Core artillery 7 plus 1 support is 8. No additional support, so it's an 8 bombardment strength. Yeah, let's do it on Tilly. Got 10 with 3. So 8 take away 3, 5 difference. The Allies roll a 3, which will end the turn. Germans roll a 4. So it was 8 difference, becomes 7 difference, which is enough to flip him. But that ends the actual turn. It's not strictly true, it doesn't end the turn, it just ends the daylight movement attack phase. We're now into the evening refit phase. There has been no let up in the overcast, so the Germans will get the full supply of 10 supply points per counter. To say they need this would be an understatement. Okay, so where to place the first one? Well, yeah, I think Khan is going to be essential. So that's going to be 10 supplies, so it's going to be 1 to flip that, 2 for each one of these, 2, 4, 6, so it's a total of 7 used in Khan itself. 7, can't use anything outside there, so it's another 3. 1, 2, 3, that goes on the supply track. Okay, the surrounding areas. 10 here. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. To flip those onto, so 12 SS is finally getting back up to speed. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to reduce those to 1, 7, 8, 9. So there's 1 point left on that one at the present moment. Let's put another 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. That'll be 3 to turn that one over. 8. So there's 2 left on that at the present moment. Right. Okay. Let's move over to the Continental Peninsula. Right. Definitely need to put 10 in here. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take this to disrupt 1. One, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One left on that. So that leaves 1 counter left. Okay, let's place it here. Let's remove the disrupt ones from these guys. There's going to be 3 for each one. 3. I'll tell you what, that armor's not really worth much. That's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3 left on him. Okay, so we can remove that from using 1 from here and 2 from this one. 8, 9, so it leaves 1 from him. Okay, that is the German refit phase. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 supplies unused, which takes them from 9 to 13 actual supply points left. So they're going to take the impulse track up 1. I can imagine the Allies are going to contest that in a moment, but yes, so try to shorten the next day. Okay, the Allied supply. So we'll start from Sword, bringing in its 10 supplies. That's as close as it can get. It's not controlled, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Juno can come in now. They'll come into here and go into controlled areas. So it's 1, 2. Put the artillery. 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flip those two. That's 2 supply left over. Gold supply can actually come in here, move all the way through into Merivale, spend 3 points to flip those over. That leaves 7 left. 8 plus 7 is 15. Okay. Omaha. Right, well. So we can bring in one all the way up to here, and then one here. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8 total from 20. That leaves 12 going through to the supply track. And then finally Utah and bring in to here. Let's do air supply first. Can't do air supply, it's overcast. Glad you reminded me. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Maybe not. 2, 4, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. This is why they need the brick link up. Oh, did those the wrong way around. So that was there. And that was there. Right, that's the regroup phase completed. So there's a couple of spent Americans still in the Utah beachhead. No air supply because completely overcast. So the Allies have got 27 supply. The Germans spent their 10 to shorten the term, but the Americans will spend, or the Allies will spend 20 to move that impulse track now from the 1 slot back to the A slot. Still the advantage marker not being used. Okay, and then the final part of the turn, we've got the night regroup phase, starting with the Germans. I'll tell you what, actually, let me clear up all the markers first. Whilst I was picking up those markers, I realised I made a mistake for both sides. I didn't do any regroups in this area. Well, I'm not going to backtrack or correct that one. That wasn't a rules mistake, that was just a genuine oversight for both. So, okay, yeah, night regroup phase. Sorry, I didn't refit. Refit's the word for either side in that area. Night regroup. Germans first. Okay, so looking where the Germans are getting reinforcements, they're getting quite a few in Red A. On June 10th, but only a Nebelwerfer in Rouen. So I can't really get carried away moving a lot of units around or away from this area. So 12 SS is now the biggest pile of goodies the Germans have got. They don't have many units and can't get any more units in there in the regroup phase, though they will be able to move more units in there because they will get the first turn And I think that is going to be probably one of the first things they will do, is get some more units in there. However, I have created a little problem here for the Germans, so we need a little bit more strength in this area. So I'm going to move, oh, that's a river line without a bridge. Armour can't cross this line, but those are both infantry, so they will move into there, give that area just that little bit more depth, even though they're spent. Can't see much more happening in and around here from the German point of view. Alright, so now moving up to the challenge. We can't get any more units into contested areas. I think we can pull this unit back. Not doing anything there now. Okay, let's push one into there. General shuffle round. But not much. No, not much else they can do. Okay, the Allies, is there anything that they need to do with their regroup? Maybe move some of the artillery forward. Core assets and infantry. Remember the stacking limit: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No problem there. I think everywhere else the America. Oh. Move those 2 units forward into there. So maybe just a couple of units from across the bridge there. Really don't need this bridge marker here anymore because it's 2 Allied controlled areas. The British. Okay, I think we might. We can only have 1 core artillery per area, so we're going to move this core to here. Move the 3rd Canadian Infantry into here. That puts all the 3rd Canadian together. Move 30 core into here as well, and we've got 3 units from the 50th. We'll move the Independent Brigade into Bretteville as well. Okay, I think that's the Allies done as well. So that brings us to the end of June the 9th. Well, the Germans' line is held just, the Allies have made significant progress on the link up. Not much the Germans can do, but they are getting some reinforcements in that general area. However, the weather has cleared up. So the overcast didn't really seem to hamper the Germans, the Allies that much. Again, the Allies had luck held, didn't have to use the initiative. I even did an attack with a -1 modifier, and they still pulled it off. So, yeah, as the German player, I'm screaming at the dice, but that's the way it goes. Maybe the fortunes will change as we move into the latter 3 turns of the game. Well, thank you for watching. It definitely works solo. I'm thoroughly enjoying this as an exercise. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. Until next time, bye Internet.